You ever get a video game recommendation from a friend that you thought would be harmless? Not knowing the possibility that it was going to consume your life for the next few weeks, maybe months, who knows, maybe years? Well, 100% Orange Juice is doing just that for me, and it's fucking great. I think I have a very specific palate on what kind of games I tend to enjoy, or at least I think I do. Lately my tastes have been kind of everywhere since every game I've been playing has just been hit after hit. It's very easy for me to get hyperfixated on a game, especially when said game is a competitive multiplayer board game. The rivalry between friends is always fun, and when you're learning a game everyone is more so fresh to, the experience is just that much better. We're all learning the mechanics, figuring out what everything is, while keeping secrets behind a poker face in Discord calls. I should probably explain what this game is, yeah? 100% Orange Juice is a colorful, wholesome, all-star anime game where you and your friend go around the map earning stars. In this game, everyone wins. Except everything I said is a lie. This game is all about getting your hands dirty and winning any way you can. Leave your morals at the door because that's how you get killed. And it's kill or be killed in 100% Orange. Trust no one, not even your trap cards. It's simple, really. What makes all this work is the all-star cast of characters and the game's very own mechanics. I'm going to try to be brief because the rules can be a bit tricky to explain without playing it yourself. The meat of the game comes from the cards you choose before the match begins. You only choose 10 which get put into a card pile the rest of the players can pull from. It's all random for the most part on which cards get pulled out, except for the character-specific cards known as hyper cards, which all have special traits depending on who you chose to run with. With this, you have a variety of options to your disposal, and implementing those cards into your own strategy can really make or break a run. For example, I made Mark, and her hyper card, Big Rocket, allows me to deal damage equal to my star level. This promotes a more aggressive playstyle, but it also gets really expensive as my star level rises. You're probably asking, what are stars and what are star levels, and how does this game actually play? Every action, every choice you make in this game is based on a dice roll, meaning luck is a big factor on where you end up by the end of the game. This is also the perfect game to play with one hand since all you're using is a mouse. It's very chill. The dice determines how many spaces you go on the map. It's all about where you land, which all maps have many paths to choose from. There are many tiles to land on as well. Tiles that teleport you, tiles that give you cards, tiles that will give you an extra roll, tiles that take stars away from you, and tiles that will grant you stars as bonuses. You also get stars at the end of everyone's turn. Yellow tiles are the ones that grant those star bonuses, so you'll want to land on those often. When you land on one, you'll roll to see how many stars you'll get. Stars are basically the currency for the match. The more stars you acquire, the better off you are in the long run. But this also paints a giant target on your back, which I'll get to in a bit. There are 4 Norma gates on the map, and you'll want to think of them as checkpoints or goalposts for your characters. You can land on any of them, but you also have one specific to you, known as your home panel. Which basically means, let's say you're player 2, your home panel will be Norma number 2 on the map. Does that make sense? Your Norma is the only one you can manually choose to stop on by checking in at home. The others you'll have to roll a perfect number to land on them. Checking in at home allows you to complete your tasks, which either are have X amount of stars or have X amount of wins, and when you reach said goal you level up your star level, which is this little area right here next to your avatar. Get to level 6 and you'll win yourself a game. Movement might feel limited at first, but you have options to choose where you want to land, which leads me to combat. Passing a player allows a window to pop up asking if you want to challenge that person to a battle. Whether you win or lose, you will stay on that tile they're on, which you can use to your benefit. Let's say someone is on a Norma gate that you're about to pass and you want to land on there. You can choose to fight them to land on that spot and reach your goal. But there's a risk to this, as winning a battle allows you to gather half of the defeated opponent's stars, so if you lose, say goodbye to most of your stars.
Get me this time.
Bruh. Oh man, I have that recorded.
When you initiate a battle, you and your opponents can view each other's stats to kind of gauge how you're going to deal with each other currently and later on in the game. The character you pick will influence your stats. Some characters have better stats than others, but every character has a trade-off for said advantage and disadvantage. But for the most part, the characters you start off with are pretty balanced and easy to pick up. I haven't really experimented much with the other characters because I'm a stubborn hardhead who really loves what I got going on with Mark. I mean, look at this. 20 victories here. And I won the match. Enough said. But honestly, this game has an all-star cast of characters which make every time you play a new character a brand new experience. Only thing is, they're mostly all DLC, and it's kind of expensive. There's an in-game shop and different in-game currencies to gather, and that's where the gacha starts to seep in. Depending on your performance at the end of a game, you get a set amount of oranges. With the oranges, you can put it towards cosmetics and new characters chosen at random. You also unlock cosmetic items the more you play. The game seems to go on sale often on Steam, and I got this as a gift from my friend, so the buy-in price is pretty cheap with plenty of value in it. At least there was for me. The game is actively supported and has tons of events. The most recent one unlocked every character for the weekend, which was rad, but also overwhelming since I just started, so I ended up just sticking to my guns. What makes this game so special and fun to me is that when you start to get into the flow of things, understanding the foundation of the game, which cards benefit your playstyle, and putting everything you learn into each and every move you make, the payoff, oh man, the payoff is like no other. And when you get things to go your way, it is so fun to win in this game, and it's just as fun to lose as well, because this game has so much personality to it. All the characters are cool, they're cute, and with unique character designs, their personalities shine through their in-game animations. 100% Orange Juice is exceptional when you're surrounded with your friends. You can play this game without them, of course, as there's plenty of public lobbies to choose from and CPU games you can initiate. But this game shines the most to me when you have a full party of people you know. It's the perfect Discord game. Just put it on while you're in your hangout chat and talk to your friends. This game was introduced to me at the perfect time and has been a great way to bond and catch up with my friends as we get through these hard times. Hey, thanks for watching, and if you like this video, drop a like, and if you like what we do here, please consider subscribing, and if you want to be notified on our next video, click that bell as well. We have a Patreon too, so if you feel kind enough to support us there, that'd be great. Thanks again.